There are 7 levels of shooting in basketball. Most recreational players are stuck at level 2 or 3, and they don't even know it. By the end of this video, you will know exactly where you are, what separates each level from the next, and what you need to work on to move up. Let's go through all 7, from the bottom. Level 1, the heave. You catch the ball, bring it down to your chest, and shove it at the rim with both hands and everything you've got. There is no arc, there is no form. The ball travels in a flat line and clanks off the front rim, or it comes up short because you ran out of arm. At this level, shooting is pure effort. You are throwing the ball, not shooting it. Every make is an accident, and you couldn't repeat it if you tried. The heave is not a shot. It's a shove with hope attached. If you are past your first few weeks of playing, you need to leave this behind and never come back to it. Level 2. The flat push, inconsistent. You've started shooting one-handed now, and that's a real step forward. The problem is, you can't repeat it. One shot goes in clean, the next one hits the back rim. The one after that is short and to the left. Your hand is in a slightly different spot on the ball every time. Your elbow flies out on half your shots. Your feet are pointed somewhere different on every attempt. Your result varies wildly because everything underneath the shot varies. Same player, 10 different shots. The fix for level 2 is not to shoot more. It's to build the same setup every single time. Stand close to the basket, 1 foot from the rim, and shoot one-handed form shots. No guide hand, slow and identical over and over. If your form isn't the same twice, your shot never will be. Groove the motion, then back up. Fix the form, and the shot follows. Level 3, the consistent set shot. Now the ball goes in from close range on most attempts. Your form holds together. From the free throw line and in, you're a real shooter, and your teammates trust you with an open look. But here's the problem. You're shooting to make it, not to score under pressure. Your shot only works when you're standing still, wide open, with all the time in the world. The moment someone runs at you, or you have to shoot off a pass, or your legs are tired, the whole thing falls apart. You have a shot that works in an empty gym. The game is not an empty gym. This is where most recreational players stop improving. Because the shot feels good enough in warm-ups, it is not good enough. A shot that only works uncontested is the floor, not the ceiling. Level 4, range and the catch and shoot. This is where shooting becomes a real weapon. 2 things change at level 4. First, you have range. Your legs are now part of the shot, so you can shoot from distance without losing your form. The power comes from the floor up, not from your arm straining. Second, you can shoot off the catch. The ball hits your hands and your feet are already set, so you go up in one motion instead of gathering, pausing, and then shooting. At level 4, you are a threat the moment you catch the ball. Defenses have to close out on you. You don't need to be standing still and wide open anymore. You can rise and fire off a pass before the defender gets there. The jump from 3 to 4 is mostly about your base and your rhythm, not your hands. You don't need a new shot. You need your legs feeding power into the same shot, and your feet ready before the ball arrives. Level 5, the shot off the dribble. Now you can create your own shot. You don't need someone to pass you the ball in rhythm. You can pull up off the dribble and rise into a balanced, repeatable jumper. This is a massive jump because it means you no longer depend on anyone else to score. You take one dribble into space, gather, and your feet and form arrive in the same balanced position they would on a catch and shoot. The dribble feeds the shot instead of disrupting it. Most players who try this lose their form the second they put it on the floor. Their feet scatter, their balance tips forward, and the shot turns into a fadeaway guess. At level 5, the dribble and the gather are so smooth that the pull-up looks exactly like your set shot, just with movement before it. To develop this, you practice the gather. the footwork that turns a dribble into a balanced stop until it's automatic. The shot was never the hard part. The balanced stop before it is. Level 6. The shot under pressure. This is the level almost nobody talks about, and it's the hardest jump of all. It's the gap between your gym shot and your game shot. At level 6, your shot holds up with a defender flying at you, with the game on the line, with your lungs burning in the fourth quarter. A hand in your face doesn't change your mechanics. Fatigue doesn't drop your elbow. The pressure of the moment doesn't speed you up. Most players never close this gap. They can shoot 80% alone in an empty gym and then miss everything when it counts, because their form is fine, but their nerve isn't. The difference is not mechanical. It's reps taken under conditions that look like a real game, contested, tired, and rushed, until the shot becomes something your body does automatically instead of something your mind has to manage. You get to level 6 by making practice uncomfortable, shoot when you're exhausted, have someone close out hard, put a number on it and make yourself hit it. The shot that survives discomfort in practice is the shot that shows up in the game. Level 7. The weapon. This is a different category entirely. At level 7, your shot is not just one part of your game. It is a gravity that bends the entire defense around you before you even touch the ball. When you step over half court, defenders pick you up early. They fight over every screen because they cannot give you a sliver of space. They send a second defender at you and leave someone else open because letting you get a clean look is worse. Your shot at this level doesn't just score points. It warps the whole floor. It creates open shots for your teammates, it drags defenders out of the paint, and it forces the other team to build their entire game plan around stopping one thing they still can't stop. Getting to level 7 takes years of serious, focused, repetitive work. The demands are real. A setup that never changes, range that stretches the floor, the balance to shoot off the catch or the dribble, and the nerve to do it all with a hand in your face and the game on the line. Players who reach level 7 don't just help their team. They change the math of the entire game. So, where do you stand? Level 1 through 3 means your shot works in a vacuum, but does nothing under real conditions. Level 4 is where shooting starts to matter. Range and the catch and shoot make you a threat. Level 5 and above means you've put in dedicated, shot-specific work, and the defense knows it. Most players who watch this video and honestly assess themselves will land at level 3, and most of them will overestimate by one level. That is fine. The honest assessment is the starting point. If you're at level 3, your next move is level 4. You do not need to overhaul your shot. You need to get your legs into it and your feet set before the ball arrives. Do that for 2 weeks, and your shot will feel completely different. Drop your honest level in the comments right now. Not where you think you should be, where you actually are. The real work starts right now.